what should we do? Oh, what's this? A Gundam manga? Ugh, you have to use your hands? That's a baby's toy. G'day guys, Gundam Russ back once again. Today we are looking at two visual novels that I think you should play in this two-part video series. So without further ado, let's jump in. The first visual novel game we'll be taking a look at is Root Letter, a beautiful yet creepy, mysterious visual novel game developed by sicathekat Games. Root Letter has you, the player, trying to figure out what happened to the character Aya, your pen pal friend who mysteriously vanished around the time of your graduation at high school. You were very close with her, but out of nowhere, you suddenly lose contact with her. Many years pass, and while cleaning your room, you find an unopened letter. It has no name of the sender. You open it up and find it says, "I killed someone. I must atone for my sins. We won't speak again. Farewell." So straight away, this game has you hooked in and you're thinking, what has happened to Aya? The story is where this game shines, being set in the real Japanese town of Matsue Shinmaniken, where the main character arrives in search of Aya, who had disappeared 15 years ago. The location provides a beautiful Japanese backdrop which ties in with the story nicely. The setting of the game was really well done by sicathekat Games, with the key backgrounds and landmarks connecting really well with the rich story. Graphically, this game is beautiful with soft anime tones that just really set this game off. Each chapter of the game begins with a particular letter from Aya, giving details on her high school life and her friends. Root Letter has an adventure style mode where you interrogate 7 key high school friends while trying to find out information to learn more on Aya, each part helping you unravel more of the mystery. You find while playing Root Letter, a number of the cast within the game's town aren't too keen to simply give up information on Aya and even try to throw you off track. It really has you, the player, constantly thinking who could be involved with Aya's disappearance. Root Letter is a pretty straightforward game and is a great starting point for someone wanting to get a taste of the visual novel genre. Root Letter is a nice, short and sweet visual novel taking around 6 hours to complete. Once you finish, you'll discover there's 5 alternative game endings, giving you more gameplay through Game Plus mode. By changing your answers to the letters at the beginning of each chapter, you will get a different story ending. Now, for those looking to purchase Root Letter, there are 2 available editions, which I'm going to show you here. The standard Root Letter, which I reviewed today, and Root Letter Last Answer. The only difference between the 2 titles is that Last Answer contains some extra content in the form of live action sequences. The next visual novel game for PS4 that we're going to be checking out is World End Syndrome, a romantic yet creepy visual novel title. Oh yeah. World End Syndrome follows a young man who is suffering from problems from his past. After causing an accident that resulted in killing his older sister, he looks to escape his problems by transferring schools and settling himself up in Milhate Town, a small coastal city. He soon discovers that Milhate Town has a creepy legend behind its beauty. The legend has it, every 100 years in Milhate Town, a dead person will come back to life and bring much misfortune to the town. The legend calls this resurrected person the Yomibito. And as luck would have it, the summer, the main character, comes to town, happens to coincide with the 100-year anniversary of the supposed time the Yomibito last attacked. With trying your best to forget the undead, your character does his best to build relationships with the people of Millet Town. To increase your relationships with characters, you need to spend time with them and complete tasks. Each day in the game gives you the freedom to go wherever you like in Millet during the morning, midday and night. When you first meet everyone in the town, you can quickly make judgment, especially with the stuck-up rich girl
and at times annoying best buddy. The artists bring life into each scene with subtle movements, making each location memorable. Yoki Kato, the lead artist from BlazBlue series, designed the characters with great details and realism.
World End Syndrome has a great save feature that a lot of other visual novels don't have. So when you're playing multiple playthroughs of this game, it will remember where you've been, what characters you've already spoken to, and even everything you've unlocked. So when you go through to your next playthrough, you kind of know where everything is. You'll see the little characters up on the map, so you can continue playing the game and not get so lost, which happens a lot for especially me when I'm playing visual novel games.
World End Syndrome has 5 stories that can bring together the mystery and gratifying end. Overall, World End Syndrome has been one of my most enjoyable visual novel titles to play this year. It had a great mixture of story, creepiness, and lovable characters. I would recommend this visual novel for people that have had a couple of visual novels under their belt or would like a bit of a challenge.
I enjoyed World End Syndrome so much so that I got the Platinum Trophy within a couple of days. It was a huge achievement, or should I say, trophy. Well, I hope you enjoyed part 1 of this 2-part series that are my favourite PS4 visual novel games. Next week we're going to be checking out this particular title, Steins Gate, another awesome visual novel which I cannot wait to talk about with you guys. And we're also going to be looking at Raging Loop. This is another great visual novel that I can't wait to tell you all about. Don't forget to check out all the new Gundam Rust merchandise, guys. Jess has worked really hard behind the scenes to get some new designs out there, so have a look at them. Link is in the description. Big thanks to the new members that have jumped on this week. It's much appreciated. All this money helps bring bigger and better content, and that's something I want to keep doing for you guys. As always, guys, leave me a big thumbs up, drop me a comment below, let me know some of your favourite visual novel games, and as always, guys, don't forget to subscribe, fools. See you later.